Hello, for this video I'm sitting down so you might not be able to see my head, hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. This lesson is going to be on how to hold the guitar, that's why I'm sitting down. Okay, so the important thing about the guitar is if you look at the guitar, there's a sort of hole there, you've got them in all guitars, and what you want to do is that sits on your leg. Okay, so it sits on your leg, then this hand comes over the top of the guitar, and what most people tend to do is you put a little bit of downward pressure on the guitar with your arm, this arm here, and that just keeps it in place, a little bit of downward pressure on it. And then this hand sort of just rests on the strings. You don't want to have it out here, you don't want to have it down there. You just want to have it close to the strings. I always have my hand resting on the strings, whether I'm playing or not. That's quite a good idea because it controls the strings. If you're playing an electric guitar, sometimes you get something called feedback. So my hand's always on the guitar. So this hand's on the guitar like that, and this hand is up on the neck, just controlling the neck. The guitar shouldn't really move if you're pushing down a little bit on it. And I'll talk to you about this hand position as well. Your hand, when you're playing the guitar, your thumb should always be nice and low down. Your wrist should always be bent like that. So you're making a sort of a shape like that, whereby all your fingers are pointing towards the sky, and the guitar neck sits in the middle, and your wrist is bent. Your wrist's always bent when you're playing the guitar, and my fingers are on the guitar neck, and my thumb is at the back and it's pointing up. So your thumb should always be pointing up. What tends to happen with a lot of people, they tend to play with a straight wrist. Now watch what happens if you play with a straight wrist. My fingers are miles away from the guitar. So what that does is it stops me getting to the guitar fingerboard more quickly. So you should always have your wrist bent when you're playing the guitar, and your fingers should always be pointing up to the sky. And your fingers should always be close to the guitar. You don't want to have them out there, because whatever you're doing, whether you're building a chord or whether you're playing a note, there's more distance to travel. So your fingers should always be really close to the guitar when you're holding it. This idea of moving less when you're playing the guitar is very important, and it's what holds a lot of people back. So if you can always analyse how little you're moving when you're playing the guitar, it's always good to be mindful of that. Try and keep your movement down to a bare minimum. So just to recap, when you're holding the guitar, that bit sits on your leg. There's a sort of nice guitar shape for that. This hand comes over the top, and it tends to keep the guitar in place. And your hand, as I said, your thumb, your fingers should always be pointing towards the sky, because that gives you a good position for sort of moving about. Always try and be relaxed when you're holding the guitar. You shouldn't be pushing down too hard. It should just be that your hand's dangling over and it keeps it in place. It should be firm, but you should always be relaxed when you're playing. That's quite important. So this lesson was on how to hold the guitar.